Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina.
You can't anymore. Just quit.
George outside. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Here's Kidd. From about 19. Yep, that one's good.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there is just one of them.
Nigga got Rust on the bench now because of this nigga. Oh my god.
On defense, the visiting team. Pass to Havlicek. Fires the three. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. He's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Jason Kidd.
Kidd with the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Nigga, you lucky? I wasn't even mean. That was the fucking vibe that stepped up. That shit, I can't believe that nigga made that shit. That was bullshit.
Excellent decision right there.
Pass to Walton. Bryant outside. He got a piece of it. Out of bounds.
That wasn't even you.
Keeps possession.
That wasn't even you, nigga.
Here's Bryant. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Blocked again! And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
But I think niggas be OD, like, bro.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's O'Neal. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Why the fuck would Kobe come over and help instead of Bill Walton? I don't understand that shit.
First team at the line for the Heat, Shaquille O'Neal.
That one's off. So he can't get either to fall. Here's Robertson. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Well, Dwight Howard staying engaged on the defensive end. Boy, does he make an impact.
Stolen by Thompson. The ball's knocked loose. In transition, here they come. Havlicek's shot is off.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Kidd. Off target from three-point range. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play norms.
Well, from the outset, BA, he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility. Oh, such nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Here's George. Here he goes. The layup misses. Here's Robertson.
Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. Hits both from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Westbrook. Into the lane. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
At the line for the Heat, Russell Westbrook.
And that one misses.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
And the shot goes in.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Anthony outside. Offline with a three. And a deep three from Curry. And that's not going to go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Los Angeles foul.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
Foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
For three, Westbrook. Offensive board. Here's Malone. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duncan. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Oh, Robinson with a block. And they're able to recover. And they get it back.
Okay, Duncan.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Curry. Here's the three. The rebound by Malone. Now here's Westbrook. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Here's Malone. Second chance effort.
Beautiful.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now Curry.
Who's watching here?
Heat foul. Paul Pierce. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's the home team now. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Here's Bryant. No good. And Miami will go the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Howard grabs the miss.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Oh, hey! How about that?
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Havlicek. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Chamberlain, no good. Here's Bryant. Here's Walton. Pass to Robertson. Here's the pick. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 6 points for him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Doncic. Oh, rejected by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Robertson. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Chamberlain. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Robertson. Driving inside. Here's Morant. It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything.
And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. First half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pass to Havlicek. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. First team
Tons
foul.
of hype around the Melo Ball, the third overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Blocked. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Havlicek. 15 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Joy face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
I just love the ball movement.
Up top, George. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Chamberlain. Out to Thompson. Can they get it? Sends it home from three-point land.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not the cards for you on the golf course.
Well, no question that Stephen Curry's ability to shoot from range has changed the game. Three-point shooting no longer a specialty, guys. It's almost mandatory to play in the league.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Anthony. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Knocked away. Outside Curry. Out to Leonard. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Fast break, here we go.
Blocking foul called on Gary Payton. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Curry. Leonard on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Leonard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Anthony
2
outside.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. The rebound by Duncan.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Out to Leonard. Over to the wing. Duncan, no good. Robinson with a steal. Crafty move. And a big finish by Robinson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Westbrook. Out to Anthony. Trying to get back on track. Knocks it down from distance.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Up top, Curry. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
Ideally, you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Doncic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Morant with it. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Doncic.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Miami's ball. From deep, here's Doncic. Leonard outside. Misses the three.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And so it's Los Angeles continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And their defense has
18.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now here's Doncic. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed
Detroit has yet to score 10 plus in a quarter.
where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Pass to O'Neal. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, the attention that Klay Thompson gets because of his great shooting allows him to set his teammates up. That's nice.
Inside. Here's Havlicek. 6 to shoot. There's the three. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And here comes the break. Thompson fires from way outside. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here's Havlicek. Here's Duncan. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. They swipe it. Morant with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Havlicek. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Give him 20. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. And look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Tries it from 16. It's stolen by Howard. It's tipped. Going inside. The three from Thompson. The rebound by Duncan. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue. Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Doncic. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. And it's Howard finishing it off.
It doesn't get any higher percentage than that. Dwight Howard, no doubt, on the dunk.
Doncic outside. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. To end the run. The rebound by Robertson. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
The three from Curry. He can't get it to go. And Miami will go the other way with it.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Three-pointer Anthony. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Curry finds some space. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Pass to Leonard. From deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The three from Curry. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Westbrook. No good. A bit long that time.
Miami foul. Gary Payton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Los Angeles. Stephen Curry. Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter of this one. A shot to stop the drought. Missed it. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team.